To another episode of the Fomoball podcast. We've decided to finally buckle up, get our acts together, and we're shooting another episode. The thing is, I can't tell you this is based on what because so many games have happened. A lot of things have happened around our respective clubs. But anyways, to give the viewers a gist, so Chelsea is not in a title race, but we have unfortunately picked up
They're
a
in the
couple
title
of
race.
three
Chelsea's in
points.
a title race.
Yeah, Manchester
Chelsea,
United
You
won the
are two,
Manchester
two
Chelsea.
Derby.
points. You are 2 points behind the title leaders. How are
No,
you
but
not in
still,
title race?
we are just a club that prefers collecting 3 points. Manchester is one.
Yeah.
Basically, Manchester is red. Manchester United came back in the last 2 minutes to basically dunk another loss on Pep's head. And Liverpool, league leaders, unfortunately dropped in two consecutive games. They've dropped points, but it's all right for them because their rivals Arsenal and City are far behind, so they don't have to.
And Chelsea.
Yeah, and they also won their Carabao Cup tie, so good for them. We would have probably played today, but as you know, we got our asses handed by Newcastle last game week. So, anyways, we travel to Shamrock. I mean, sorry, Shamrock Rovers travels to the bridge tomorrow. It'll be the first time that Chelsea plays an Irish side, I think, in the European competition. So, thus to discuss, we start with the Manchester Derby. Yeah, Shashank, how do you? How do you go from being depressed for 88 minutes to probably having the last laugh?
Punchy.
Disclaimer, fair disclaimer. I did not watch the match live.
Okay.
I was following it live, but unfortunately, I was at work at that time, so I was not able to watch the game. But I was following it secretly, don't tell my boss, on my phone. And
Okay.
I remember I was just doing some stuff and Kaushik put a message saying Bruno penalty. And I thought to myself, okay, we're drawing this game 1-all.
Yeah.
And honestly, I thought that City is shit, we are shit. The match is going to be a draw, best possible result to everyone. And I was happy with that. I was cool with that. And then I was like, cool, the game ends 1-0. I went about my work. I saw my phone again 15 minutes later, and Kaushik puts a message saying Ahmad. And I checked the score, it was like 2-1 or something. I was like, holy shit, we won. I didn't expect us to win, especially not with Rashford being dropped by Amorim. I will come back to this topic later, but yeah. I was upset at Mount's injury because I thought Mount is going to be a key player against City, but to be fair, we have Meno. And one thing I was always sure about is that Amad Diallo is going to be the club's next superstar. And so far, I'm so happy that he's proving me right. Every single, United back the manager fan who was Ten Hag in all this time said Ten Hag simply isn't playing Ahmad because Ahmad's not talented enough. To them, I can say, up yours. Ahmad is one of the most talented kids I've seen. And I'm saying this as a Manchester United fan, and we fucking know talent. We created fucking talent in England. But yeah, Ahmad's doing great. I loved the derby, loved the win. And honestly, at this point, I just love the fact that the way we played City. Like, a few stats first. This is the first time since 2020 that we've beaten City at the Etihad. The last time it happened was under Ole, and something happened in the middle. I don't fucking know what happened between Ole and Amorim, but we didn't win against City. This is also the first time since 2021, again also under Ole, that we have beat a Big Six club away from home. Again, something happened between Ole and Amorim. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Mm.
Coincidentally, against Everton was also the first time we scored four. More, we won a Premier League game by 4 goals or more. The last time that happened was also under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Wait, what?
One fucking virus happened in the middle, and we finally won a game by more than 4 goals in the Premier League.
Not even a single game under Ten Hag, you won by 4 goals.
We won against Barnsley 7-0 in the Carabao Cup,
That was their only 4
game
nil.
which we won by more than 4 goals.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, like, and what impressed me the most in this game is we have beaten City thoroughly before, but it is normally by limiting them in other areas. This is the first game which I saw the game fully after I came back home, obviously, but it's the first game I felt like we actually controlled the game pretty well in most phases. Of
Yeah.
course, City had the advantage in some phases as well, but overall, I'd say we did a really good job controlling them. And hands fucking down, Amarim, you nailed that part. I'm not going to make an excuse and say that, oh, we beat City. I mean, yeah, I know City's in a bad form, but it's still Man City. All right, like City being in a bad form is not a it's not an excuse for me to not praise Amorim or something because he definitely controlled the game state. Even when City has lost this season, this last 11 games, it's not because they haven't been controlling phase. It's just because they fuck up at times. We didn't win because of City fuck ups. We won because we deserve to win. Okay, yeah, we conceded a corner again. Nothing much I can say to that. I mean, that's just our kryptonite at this point. But yeah, I'm
No,
really
so
happy with that.
the first half, that's what I wanted to say. I think maybe 1 or 2 years back when City came to the bridge, right? And even when we played City at the Etihad, we probably have 30% possession. It's mostly City with the ball. They keep on trying again and again, and that's the case. But I don't know if you've seen the first half, but United were actually with the ball a lot more than City. City was just holding back. Haaland was just doing what like Nicholas Jackson or what Timo Werner used to do like before. Very impressive the first half. Of course, second half they came back, but I think overall, I'm not sure exactly with the stats, but I think United also had the ball a lot.
We had, at the end of the game, we had 48% of all possession, which
Yeah,
is
exactly.
impressive against City.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just one thing I'd like to say, special shout out. I know that Ahmad's the star, obviously, but special shout out to Jacob Harry Maguire. The guy basically
Yeah.
showed Bruno who's the Bruno showed Bruno
Haaland.
Haaland who's the boss.
Yeah.
He went to Haaland and said, "Who the fuck are you, man? I'm Jacob Harry Maguire. I take better penalties than you, kid." I mean, he shut him up, man. He bullied him all game. Like Haaland should have been filing a restraining order against Maguire the next day. That's how bad he bullied him on the pitch. I mean, like throwback to when the United fans kept abusing Maguire, saying, "Oh, he's not good enough. Oh, he can't defend a highline. Oh, he can't play in a back three." From day fucking one, I have been the fucking managing director of Maguire FC. I've been backing this guy. You bastards have been criticizing me for that as well. You bastards have been laughing at me as well, saying, "No, he's finished. He's done." Vibhas,
Absolutely
you
wrong.
shut up. Vibhas, shut up. Vibhas, you shut up. I
I
have
think
receipt.
we remember last year I did admit that, I think Maguire's upturn began last year itself.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
even under 10 hack. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No, no,
and
definitely. This,
we all admitted that. Hmm.
yeah,
So wait,
he
just to
has.
clarify, how long is Maguire's contract with United?
It expires this year. We have an option to renew, but
Okay.
he has went on record and saying that positive talks are taking place.
Yeah, yeah.
I want a lifetime renewal. I don't think that's going to happen. I think, to be fair, we're going to renew it by just 1 or 2 more years, which
Okay.
is fair. With his age, etc., it's only fair that we do that. But I think this season he's been our single best defender. No, no,
Yeah.
like barring no one. Mazraoui can get a shout, like offensively, of course, being playing as a left back or like going up the pitch. He is better in some ways, but I think in terms of defending, Maguire has been hands down the best for us this season. Love it,
Yeah.
my fucking captain.
So that's
Yeah,
all. Like United's impressive win took them from 13th on the table to 13th on the table, which is which is still good because
it's good.
like
Yeah,
the point difference. No, I mean jokes aside, the point difference between the sides above you are not that great. So maybe 2 3 wins you'd climb like because I remember even this was the case with Chelsea under Poch last season. We were like probably 10th or 12th, but like a bunch of wins we came to sixth. So it's still possible. But anyways, I think you have this weekend an easier opposition, no, if I'm not wrong. I don't know who you play, but yeah.
Bournemouth
Yeah, Bournemouth. Oh no, wait, do you play away or at home?
away. I think no, wait. I think we play them away. Let me just check.
If it's
Why?
away, then it's a very tough fixture. Like
I mean, we just beat a top six team away right now.
yeah, but Bournemouth has beaten both Arsenal and City at home, and we barely managed to win.
Oh no,
So
it's at home. It's at home.
oh,
Sorry,
then
it's
yeah,
at Old Trafford. Yeah,
we could win. Yeah. Okay, so Liverpool. I mean, most likely champions of England this season, but uh, what do you think? Like Arne Slot's impressive start, and he's also doing the same with the other cup competitions as well. So it's not just the league with Carabao, FA
Agree.
Cup, and
We
yeah,
had an impressive start. I'm not saying we're not playing well right now,
not
but
had. You're still having. It is
I'll tell
continuing.
you why. I'll tell you why I'm saying that. So, if you look at last 4 5 matches and compare it to the first 10 matches or something, you will notice that we are conceding more than we were before.
Yes.
Okay, and there is one primary reason that, and I'm going to say that obviously we're still playing well because Van Dijk is doing great and everything. Konate was one of the backbones of our defense, and ever since Konate has gone off injured, we are
Oh, okay.
not conceding a lot, but they're conceding more than we were before. Okay, because I think we had conceded 3 goals in the first 10 matches, and the last 4 or 5 matches we have conceded around 6, 7 goals or 8 goals or something.
Yeah.
So combined with Robertson's lack of form and Trent's head in being in Madrid or whatever. Uh, I don't know what's happening there. So let's not even go there. So yeah, but yeah, as I said, we're still doing very well. My only concern right now is that yes, we did very well in the cup today, but if you look at the league and Champions League, we are kind of very over dependent on Mo Salah right now. Okay, because the bulk of scoring is coming from there, and defensively we have been a little worse than we were in the beginning. So my issue is that. Yeah, I mean, I am very certain that Mo Salah can keep up this run of form, hopefully, touch wood, but what if he does? He's not superhuman at the end of the day. We need others to step up too. And I'm not just talking about the attackers, even the okay midfield. I'm pretty happy with the midfield. To be fair. Midfield is one area I have no complaints with, especially and Gravenberg, because if you talk about the latest match, you know we were down to 10 men, and what does a manager normally do when when someone is down to 10 men? They sub off an attacker or a midfielder and get in a defender. Normally, I'm not saying every time, but normally. But Slot has balls of steel. I'll say that. Okay,
Yeah.
because he was like, fuck it, we'll just put Gravenberg at center back and continue as usual. And Gravenberg had never played center back in his whole career, so and he did pretty well there. He was playing as a false center back, so to say, John Stones role kind of role. But yeah, so what I like most about Slot till now is his in-game management. I mean, obviously Klopp is a legend of the club and everything, but it's an upgrade from that. Okay, for all the positives Klopp had, his in-game management was not up to that mark. Okay, especially his subs. We had a lot of Klopp lacking in the subs and all. So I think that's been the best part about Arne and Liverpool under Arne, that
Y'all scored a goal with that same 10 on the pitch.
yeah. I mean, we had 74% possession in that match when we were 10 men down. So I know in the larger picture that possession is not what matters, but my point here being that we didn't do an Arsenal basically, okay? Because if you've looked at Arsenal the 3 times or 2 times they have gone on 10 men, Arteta shuts shop. Okay, Arteta just shuts shop. We did not do that. We first of all continued with the same players we had on the field, just pushed the midfielder back. We were playing. And at times we are playing a 3-3-4 or whatever. Even today, okay, that's the biggest, I mean, a lot of players have improved, but the biggest so-called improvement tactically I've seen is um, Trent's defending has sort of, I mean, there was a mistake, but Trent's defending has overall improved from what he was doing before. Even today in the cup match, we were technically playing a back three with Trent as a right-sided centre back, which is a very ballsy move again because.
Yeah.
I mean, I do not believe Trent is shit at defending, but he's not the greatest defender either. So, Slot has some
Yeah, that
ideas
is
that
Harry Maguire.
sure. No. We do have the greatest defender in the Premier League right now, but that's not Trent. So, sure, Shashank. Uh, anyway, tell Harry Maguire to play in a high line, but okay. So, yeah,
Sixth
go.
highest highlight, sixth highest line in the Premier League under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Just see what Amorim cooks as well.
Yeah, because you had a very good goalkeeper, but anyway,
We have a
so
very
do
good
we.
goalkeeper, yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Oh, David Dea, but you will disagree. It's fine. I'm talking about under Ole. Okay. So anyway, the reason I am a little apprehensive right now is obviously that Konate is very injury prone and he's very important to our defense and our lack of defensive options in that absence because Robertson has fallen off and Gomez is Schrodinger's cat. He'll be good sometimes, he'll be bad sometimes. You don't know what you're getting with him. Kwanzaa is also kind of like that. So I don't know.
Kwanzaa was the guy who
We
was texting, no, the asteroid with.
yeah. That apart, I mean, that is
Yeah.
another issue at all. But so yeah,
So you can
we
say his defending is decent, but his offense is a bit weak.
sure. So yeah, my only issue right now is the defensive backups to say in the absence of Konate. Attack, yes, Salah is carrying it, but I think he can continue to carry it, especially with Gakpo finally getting some form because Gakpo has been in excellent form since the Madrid match, actually, to be fair. So I have only I only two players I would say that I want them to actually, do better. One of them is Robertson, of course. He's getting a leeway because he's been here so long and done so well, so maybe he gets over it. But age is catching up to him. The other one is Darwin Nunes, and I will have no comments on that.
Yeah, but he
So
scored today, no? Like, and then
it's
he
a
should.
Carabao. See, he scored. I agree, but it's a Carabao Cup match against Southampton, who are 20th in the league, and they rotated. They are under an interim manager, and in the same match, by the way, in the same match, today's match, after scoring in the first quarter or something, he missed four sitters again. So in big matches, that will cost us. That's my point. If he is a starting strike, it did cost us against Newcastle. He missed two sitters. We drew that match, by the way. So, but I see, if you guys remember, I was probably Darwin's biggest cheerleader in the past two seasons, and even despite everything he was not doing or not doing, so to say. But it's been 2.5 years now. There's only so much leeway you can give a player. And if he continues like this for this season too, I mean, obviously I'm not the transfer committee, but hopefully then they're looking at upgrading. But then it's FSG. I don't know if they upgrade or not. So
So, follow-up
ideally,
question is,
yeah.
who are you looking for in the transfer market in January?
I am not a transfer. No,
Who do you
It's
think will come
Liverpool.
to
It's
Liverpool?
Liverpool. We don't do January signings normally. Kaushik, it's not happening. There's
Oh,
no,
okay.
I don't think we sign anyone. See, I don't think we sign anyone in January because what we need is a defender or a defensive midfielder, ideally, right? And I don't think none of any a defender or a defensive midfielder we get on a reasonable FSG price in January. January windows are very overpriced,
What's a
obviously.
reasonable FSG price? £1?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
No,
We did get Van Dijk in a winter window, so I don't know.
I think
So
you guys should sign someone for your defense on loan at least until like probably you get your
ideally we should, but
yeah.
then who are we getting in January who's not going to be overpriced? January windows are overpriced. Okay, if you look at Liverpool, past three seasons, we have signed a player, one player, at least one player in a January window, but it's always been an attacker. We signed Gakpo, we signed Diaz, and everyone. So because attackers you often do get on a cut cheap price, but I don't see that happening with defenders.
No, that's because you need an attacker at that point. You didn't need a defender.
We
Now
didn't
you do
need
need one.
an attacker when we signed Cody Gakpo. We had six of them already. So, I mean, it was more of a, FSG has this thing where it works also that मिल रहा है तो ले लो, so to say. ठीक है, and it works out later. ठीक है, to be fair, Gakpo has worked out. Diaz, again, I don't know. He started off very well this season itself. He had a very purple patch in the beginning of the season, 2 months, and then since then he's been hot and cold again. That's my primary issue with this, title whatever race or whatever, that half of a team is very inconsistent right now. They will have patches of good form followed by patches of bad form. Except the midfield. Midfield, I think, has been great
So
all over.
now that I've spoken about one title contender, let's talk about the eventual title
Yes.
winners of the 2024-2025 season. That's
City?
It's also
Chelsea.
City. Yeah,
Chelsea. Okay,
City.
Chelsea.
Like I so badly want Chelsea to win the title for my boy Jadon Sancho. I really, really, really
Yeah.
want him. What?
Weren't you an non-fan of Sancho or something?
No, I liked Sancho. I was very happy when he signed for us.
No, no, not then, like last year.
And I mean, listen, I don't agree with some of the things that we did, obviously, but to be fair, he rebelled against Eric Ten Hag.
So he
You
represented
know
one
who,
of you.
you know who else rebelled against Eric Ten Hag, Shashank? Cristiano Ronaldo.
I don't know who's that. He didn't he die
Sure,
in 2008?
Uh,
sure.
yeah.
Listen, I'm not gonna. Let's not talk about
See,
Ronaldo on this
the
podcast. I
thing
will.
is, if it was not Liverpool as a title leaders, I would be also say, let Chelsea win it because,
I'd ask for
uh,
Arsenal or Chelsea, yeah. Preferably
yeah.
Arsenal, but Chelsea is also fine. But yeah,
Why do you prefer Arsenal? You're a United fan. Come on.
yeah. So Arsenal's harmless, dude. They haven't like stood out since 2003.
Four,
Three. Yeah.
Yeah,
four.
2004. Yeah, whatever. 3, 4. Yeah, it's like 20 years, dude. They deserve a chance. They deserve one happy
When they
moment.
stop playing 9-11 football, then yeah, probably they'll have a chance.
Sure.
Nah, man,
And
they'll
also
win with that. They'll be like
yeah.
this. No, just imagine. Okay, this is what Stoke City could have done. That's what they're going to show Stoke City. Like, I think if there's one thing the Premier League needs right now, it's the origin OGs to come back. Stoke, Hull, etc.
Ah, yes.
Derby County. We need these OGs back for a bit. Like I'm tired of seeing Brighton, Wolverhampton Wanderers and shit like that, man. Give us some
And Brentford. Yeah.
old school,
Yeah.
like Sean Dyke ball, like proper Sean Dyke ball. Give us the
Yeah.
Tony Pulis special
Even,
again. And
even Sean Dyke is not able to do Sean Dyke ball, so
yeah, I
I
mean,
think
Bro, I am shivering. We play Everton next.
you
And
you'll
will
I'm
win,
win.
you'll
not
win.
kidding. We haven't beaten
You will
Everton at
win.
their home. No, no, we haven't. Like 2019, 2020, we've lost like
No,
1
no, I'll tell you.
nil.
The thing with Everton this season is they will score, but they will lose.
I mean,
They
they
Okay,
didn't
didn't
score
score.
against us
They
and they
didn't.
still lost.
Yeah. That's
fair
all.
enough.
The United beats Everton 4-0 and Arsenal's not even able to shoot one goal. Like, come on, man.
That's
Like,
because we're Man United, dude.
Also because Arteta has lost it.
yeah.
Okay. For the lack of a better word, okay, I'll tell you, 22-23, their first title challenge, so to say, they were playing beautiful football, okay.
Yeah.
23-24 last
The
season,
beautiful
hey,
is a stretch. They
okay,
were
fine.
playing,
They were playing decent football. I'll
Yeah.
rephrase.
yeah.
They were playing
Better
decent
than
football.
everybody else, barring City. Yeah.
Yeah. 23-24, which is last
It
season,
was boring to watch. Like, let's be very honest. I got bored watching them play, man. Like,
last
Wait.
year,
how
yes.
many times are we
Last
going
year,
to recycle
yes.
possession between the?
I'll
How
tell you the
even the year before that?
difference.
Like,
The difference
was it
is
last to last season where Saka like Arsenal had like last minute winners all the damn time? That was season before last, right?
no last season, I think.
No, the
They
season
they
before last.
I don't
No, I think it
remember.
was.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
was so boring, man.
Yeah.
Like they just keep passing the ball between themselves. The back just keep passing.
So
How?
what has happened
I
is
fell
since
asleep.
Arteta got spanked by Pep twice, he just shut shop for every team. Okay, and obviously they lost Zaka. Zaka was their main. Odegaard was not their main
Yeah.
creator to Zaka.
Shaka
Okay,
was
so
there 2 seasons
yeah,
back. When he left.
Odegaard has also fallen off. That's another thing. But their main creator was Zaka, and you saw Zaka's influence in Leverkusen last year.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so yeah, since then their creativity has gone. Obviously, they are also missing a particular player I hate, so who's unfortunately good. But anyway, so Thomas Partey, I mean, it's good he's missing, but let's not go there.
But
So
he's
yeah,
playing now. Like,
yeah, but he's been playing rarely, so he's been
ah,
injured too a lot.
yeah.
So it's fine. Yeah, but this season, okay, last season was bad from a interesting point of view, football point of view. But this season they have become worse, if that's possible. They're literally I think Stoke City corner FC, whatever. And yeah, they're really good at set pieces, no doubt. But I don't think that's a sustainable strategy to win the league. Of course, they're not winning the league, but yeah, let's see. Uh,
See, the thing
but coming
is,
back to Chelsea,
it's
yeah, go on.
difficult. No, before we go to Chelsea, the thing with Arsenal is they're great in set pieces, like you said, but I think their proficiency with respect to creating goals in open play, I think it's reduced a bit because the number of goals that they've scored this season is also
See,
much lesser than what they
they,
scored
they
last
were
year at the same
they
time.
were missing Odegaard, and it was like once Odegaard
Ex-
come back, we'll start scoring goals for fun. It's not happening because it's the system has not changed. Arteta is still playing with that 9-11 ball system. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like you look at their how they play, and it's like four. All of them are just defending. Okay, that's not an issue, but someone has to create. And Odegaard is also not doing that. Whatever scoring is happening through Saka again. They're also it's very because rest of their attackers are shit. Martinelli is shit. Jesus is shit. Trossard
Havertz
was
is he scores sometimes, sometimes.
yeah, Trossard has fallen off. He was a really great superstar for the last 2 seasons, but this season even that's not happening for him.
Yeah.
So it's very dependent on Saka. So yeah, and I don't know where what do you say Sterling went. He's barely playing. So I don't know why they signed Sterling, but he's on loan or did they buy him? I don't know. You would know.
No, I
Is,
think
is Sterling
we sold him.
an
No, 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 we didn't.
obligation to buy or something, right?
So they pay, I think 1/3 of the amount. We are paying 2/3 for him.
Oh,
Like,
you paying Sterling to play for Arsenal? Very
yeah,
good.
we are paying him to play for us. Like how United is paying Sancho to play for us. It's just like dumb.
Coming to
We are paying Chelsea so that Liverpool does not come get number 20, man. This is like 7D chess. It's like seventh
even if
dimensional chess.
Chelsea win the title, it's not going to be because of Sancho, but okay.
They will
So
no, not well. It's my boy.
I don't think if Chelsea lose the title, it's going to be because of the defense. But
No, so just to reiterate, you people keep on saying Chelsea and title in the same sentence. That's not the case. I'll tell you why. Because see, I thought it
I tell
was a
you what,
joke as well.
Kaushik, what you're doing, you just don't want the title of tag of bottlers
No,
if you
no,
don't
I'll tell
win.
you wait. Because see this, yeah. I'll tell Mariska's point of view, and probably it started out as a joke because people secretively you think like, yeah, we're going to compete for the title, and then we will not win, so then we don't get this tag of bottlers. But if you actually see, we don't have a world-class goalkeeper. Like Sanchez, he does well in some games, but he's so shit in some games. Like the simple things which you'd expect a goalkeeper to do, he doesn't do. Jorgensen is probably better, but he doesn't have
Leicester
as much
City
chances.
won the title with Kasper Schmeichel as their
And
goalkeeper.
yeah, and
He was
Schmeichel
good.
in that year was good. Sanchez is probably not. So
He's good.
that is our number one problem. Second problem is we don't have
Also,
like
they
a
had
proper
Kante. They had Kante.
defensive
Okay, they
like
had
leader
Kante. They
back.
had
Yeah,
Kante. Come
so
on. I'm
yeah.
just saying Leicester had Kante, man. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So no, I'm not saying like see our midfield and our attacking options are great, but our defense, I mean, it would be better if he could have like probably Thiago Silva this season. Like if he was like 1 year younger and if Thiago Silva
So
was there, I
Reece
would not
James could
even
stay
worry.
out of the hospital. If Reece James could just
Yeah.
stay out of the hospital, but
Bro,
fine.
no, so that's what you guys know, right? The youngster Josh, I think Josh has signed a new contract. He plays right back. He saw that Reece James is never coming out of the hospital. He signed a new deal. So he's not coming, man. It's probably going to be Gusto and Josh for the next, I think, couple of
See, I
years.
think it makes sense that we broke Mason Mount's FA Cup final, FA Cup, Wembley curse, and Chelsea breaks their Premier League curse because of when after Mount leaves as well. I think it's only fair. So yeah, makes sense for me.
No, but see,
Wait, yeah,
so
go on, go on.
yeah, so just to like wrap up, we are getting AC opponents. Let's be honest; these are all teams that we are expected to win. No, we are expected to beat these teams. Like for example, Brentford is ideally a team we are expected to win, but they're being
Kaushik, Brent,
a
you were
bogey
losing to
team.
Brentford last season, right?
Yeah, because they were a bogey team.
They
But
were
like
losing to everyone last season.
exactly, yeah. So that is what I'm saying. The difference is we are like winning the fixtures we are ideally supposed to win. But again, like I said, title race, it's a long, I think the
We'll
22
see.
fixtures remaining. So
We'll talk in April.
we'll talk. But
Yeah,
we
on
are
a
here
serious
for
note,
the
see,
see, I'm not gonna say we are fighting relegation, but we are there for the top four, which I
I,
think is
I
possible. Like I
I
just want
agree
to
with
play the
Kaushik in
Champions
one.
League, man. Man, I want to watch games on Tuesday night, man. Please. Like I don't want to watch on
See,
Thursday.
I agree with Kaushik in one sense that there is one thing helping you out. I mean, it's great for you
Yeah.
guys, but you're playing the conference, so there's a lesser workload. You play a little
Oh yeah.
different team conference, but
Yeah.
that helps you there. Okay, that helps you keep your players fresh for the Premier League. It's an advantage for you guys in the title race, so to say. But yeah, the lack of a defense is actually a thing I'll agree on. Okay, I'm not. No, banter apart, I'm not gonna say that we're gonna coast towards the league or we will. I'm not even claiming we will win the league. By the way, it's
You
too early
won't.
to say.
You won't.
Okay. Obviously, you will say that. I'm not looking at your opinion there, but on a serious opinion, see, 1 month ago, I was not going to claim that we will win the league, but I was little confident. But then it is always a
City.
precious decision. Okay, the league, our lead is down to 2 points with a game in hand, but a game in hand is still a game in hand. We have not won the game. Okay, it's Everton. It's a derby. It's a away derby. Anything can happen if it does not rain again. By the way, but anyway, so the point being, but yeah, your defense is the iffy part, so to say, because it is like Liverpool. The season before we won the league, we before we got Van Dijk and Allison, by the way. So that is what you need. You need your Van Dijk and Allison, one centre back and one goalkeeper. So I don't know who you get as a goalkeeper, but that's the point
That's what we
eventually
are
too.
thinking of getting your number two, most likely for the next season.
Oh, Oh, yeah, Keller is leaving.
Yeah,
Nice.
because he wants to be number one somewhere. We need a number
Yeah, yeah, and
one.
we have signed. I still can't pronounce his
Yeah,
name. I'll just call him Mama. We have signed.
Mohamed
Yeah.
Ishmael.
No, we have signed Mama. It's fine. And obviously, Mama will not be a number three. So
Yeah.
he will actually looking to challenge Allison as number one because Allison, great, still the best, but he is very injury for a goalkeeper. He is a very injury prone goalkeeper. I have not seen goalkeepers being this injury prone. He missed 50% of the season last season. He's missed 50% of this season. So we need someone we need a number 1.5, so to say, instead of a number two.
Okay.
And we need some Keller is that, but Keller does not want to be a number two, so to say. Yeah.
So just to bring to your attention, like I just now said that we want to sign Kelleher. Neither of you mocked us. I don't know if you guys remember, but we have 8 goalkeepers on our payroll right now. Like we have
You
eight.
will loan them out. It's fine. You will loan them out to
Still,
various different
we have
places.
eight on our fucking payroll. We have three.
Yeah.
We have like
That's
three,
it.
and this is the best part. We have three who play for like our clubs owned by Todd Bowley. I think Petrovic plays for Strasbourg, which like Todd Bowley owns, and then like there are
Yeah, yeah,
other
yeah.
clubs as well. Like.
So I'll tell you, if you remember before the season began, everyone is mocking Chelsea for their bloated squad,
Yeah,
and no one is doing that now. But it's not because of some miracle. It's because you can manage to rotate a completely new team in a conference league.
yeah,
What will be interesting to see is next season if you get you will get Champions League for sure. When you get Champions League, you won't be able to rotate this much. Obviously,
mm,
you can't play a totally different level in a UCL match, like you're doing in a conference league match. So obviously, lesser players will be getting chances next season in
yeah.
Mayfair in the
Exactly.
UCL. So it's interesting to see what happens then with that bloated squad. It's not bloated that much, but still you will have more of an issue than you're having now.
This is the one key difference between Maresca and probably what Pochettino, Potter, they failed is because they did not know how to rotate. Like they wanted to use the same key players in the
They
other
were playing in the
competitions.
UCL, Kaushik. They were playing in the UCL and Europa, whatever. Okay, they were not playing in the conference, right?
We
In
didn't
the
play
conference,
Europe for the last two seasons.
or yeah, they were not playing
Yeah.
anywhere. Is my point.
I
So
mean, this cup competition.
see,
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
Manchester gets the chance to play those your B squad, so to say, in a conference league game.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't do that when you don't have Europe at all. You can't
And
do
when
that
they
in the
have a
UCL.
B squad as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't do that in UCL, right? Is my point. You can't play
Okay.
complete a B squad in UCL because they're not as good as the A squad, obviously.
Okay,
But
so
it's okay.
yeah.
You have one player banned for doping anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, so I think by the way, we are with Misha. We think, I mean, like innocent until proven guilty. So yeah, let's
Yeah,
just
for
For
hope.
these things I
all the
agree. For these kind of
Yeah.
charges, I agree.
Yeah.
listen, for all the players you choose to back, you're backing Modric, but okay, man, it's fine. I
Yeah.
There's
also backed
one
Nunes.
topic, by the way, I want to talk about before the timer runs out. And
Okay.
this is going to feel like a
Oh, wait.
fucking
Before you start,
anyone.
there's just one thing I have to ask Bogra. Sorry, I have to ask
Mhm.
Vibhas. How
And
do
it's
you
like,
feel about Klopp firing your homeboy? Like
so Klopp didn't fire him, okay? Klopp will officially begin on the
indirectly,
first.
yeah. But
I think it's better he got sacked before Klopp came because Klopp was never
Klopp
gonna.
would never fire him. Yeah.
Yeah, Klopp
okay.
is family FC that worked for some time, but it's not been working for the last 2 3 years for Liverpool also. It worked during peak Liverpool because it was a very happy family or whatever, whatever. But yeah, Klopp would have never sacked him, bro. And Pep Linders is shit as a head coach. I'll admit that. Okay, he
Yeah.
was great as an assistant coach, but when he got too much influence at Liverpool as an assistant, we did not do well. By the way, that one season we came fifth. That was the
You're
point being,
welcome.
yeah. Oh, how did you contribute to that? I don't remember, but
We
anyway.
beat, but yeah, 3-2
Most
Sancho.
teams
Yeah.
beat us that season, but we
Okay.
also
Anyways, yeah.
beat you 7-2 in that same season. So please,
थोड़ा पुल है.
7
Yeah.
7-0, 7-2 कहाँ
Yeah.
से आया?
Fair
7-0.
point.
So
Yeah.
no, my
Anyways, my
point is,
point is this. We
I
have
just
just
wrap
five
up
minutes
this.
left. हाँ ठीक है
I
जल्दी
just
बोल.
wrap this up. Just give me a minute, okay? The point is, Klopp was never going to sack Pep Linders. I'm glad he's gone. He was bad because we have two players at loan in that club, so I want him to do well. So
Okay.
yeah, over to you, Shashank.
Yeah.
Like one thing I want to talk about is football. Like it's officially become so fucking corporatized by owners, by fucking fan channels, by fucking
It's gonna come to Marcus
nobodies.
Rashford.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Marcus Rashford is a fucking hero to everyone in football, by the way. I'm not just talking about to United fans. I can't think of a single footballer in the Premier League who went against the fucking government and got them to backtrack twice
Towards
and
very
do the
well.
right thing. All right? And ever since that, there have been some fucking newspapers have been attacking him left, right, and center every single day because
Uh,
and they are fucking right wing media
the Sun.
outlets. Not just the Sun, the Telegraph as well, the Daily Mail, all of them.
I just
They've
want to
been going
wish them
after
more
him.
satisfying.
Yeah. And then fucking Radcliffe comes in as well. I mean, yeah, I wanted Ineos to win the bid because I don't want to be a fucking state-owned club. But he's been firing out everyday workers to reduce costs, etc. And he spent a fucking huge amount on Ten Hag's contract extension just to sack him a few months later. He spent months trying to get Ashford to sack him 5 months later. And he's trying to minimize costs by canceling a fucking Christmas party and giving £40 vouchers to fucking people at Carrington. It's just fucking bullshit, man. The working classes game my ass. It's being fucking like fiscally and morally being bankrupt from within. Marcus Rashford is being attacked because he did the right thing. And those fucking fan cameras like Mark Goldbitch, etc., can fucking take a screw and rotate it up their own
And
posterior.
that one reporter of yours, Laurie, what's his name? Laurie Whitwell or
Laurie
whatever.
Whitwell, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that
he
guy.
never said anything wrong. You mean
He,
Simon Luckhurst? Samuel Luckhurst.
he oh, sorry, Simon Lucas, my bad. Yeah.
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 Luckhurst is a fuck him. Yeah.
He's banned if I'm not wrong. He was banned in the
He
first year, if
was
I'm not
banned by
wrong.
Mourinho, yeah.
Oh, Marino.
So what happened? And he was banned in middle by Ten Hag, but not the point. My point is Marcus Rashford embodies everything it is to be a United fan. Like, completely self-made, raised by a single mother, born in Manchester, okay, came through the academy, and he's arguably the most talented forward we have right now. And he's not doing badly this season either. 7 goals at this point is not bad.
Yeah.
And they
Considering
would
your
still
team,
want to
that's
kick,
true.
and
Considering
they
your
still
team,
want
that's
to
very true.
kick him out. And he at this point he's just given up, man. He's being criticized every fucking day by fans, by fan cams, by the owners, by the media, by everyone. I get why he wants to go. McTominay said in an interview recently that he didn't have to think too long about leaving. And McTominay is the like I'd say if there's anyone that embodies being a United Academy player, it would be Scott McTominay. And if he wants to go because of the criticism, I can just imagine how difficult it is for Marcus. But I genuinely hope he goes nowhere. I genuinely hope we keep him because that he's our star boy, and I think he can do really well under Amorim as well. Radcliffe can fuck off. The Glazers can fuck off. Mark Goldbridge can fuck off. The rest of those parasites can fuck right off. If there's anyone who represents United among all these people, it's Marcus Rashford. But yeah, man, it's just really depressing to see what's happening to my club. By the way, if Kobe Menu was not in the squad last last week, we would have broken our record of having a academy player in every single squad in our games. And that's a record that's going on since I think 1930s or something. We normally have one starting, but that's how close we are because all our academy players are being sold for profit by the club.
Nice.
Like this is like United is known for its academy, youth, courage, success. It's a fucking motto, man. We know for the class of 92, etc. But I don't know, man. Fuck this. It's becoming so damn toxic. And it feels horrible because this is supposed to be an era that's for us. Genuinely hope we bounce back from this. I genuinely hope we can reclaim football as a fan base as well. And even the fucking ticket prices, man. £66 for a ticket. Are you fucking kidding me? That's
I think
fucking
they removed
bullshit, man.
concessions and everything also.
They removed concessions and for everyone. You can't. If a parent wants to bring 2 children to a game, that's fucking 66
One
times.
year.
It's almost 300.
Yeah.
200 pounds. Yeah, 200 pounds. It's ridiculous.
If you're
I
not a
think the
member, then it's even higher, no? Because you
What?
yeah, the child
because
ticket was half and now it's become 60. It was 33, it's become 66 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking bullshit, man. Like, fuck them. Fuck
Okay.
them. Fuck the fucking racists who hate Rashford as well. Fuck all of them. Screw them all. They all can go fuck right off. United are back. Amorim hopefully is the guy. If Wolves and Southampton need a new manager, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is still available. You can take him at a cutthroat price.
Even Wolves, are you sure about Wolves, Shashank?
Fuck Wolves, but yeah,
Yeah.
Southampton. Trust me,
It's okay,
he beat you
Shashank.
9-0. He knows how to handle you guys. Just take
You
it.
know, what
Just
do you
give him a
say?
job.
United is not the only team that's losing an academy, player. Pretty sure Liverpool's losing an academy player in the next 2 weeks. Trent is
We'll
off to
see.
Madrid for sure. I can bet myself on that.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have a
All
feeling.
right, you
I
guys,
have a
man.
gut feeling.
Chelsea title winners 24-25. Here we go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's
we
go.
just
I'm
Sure.
want
wearing
top
blue to
four,
show
man.
Chelsea.
Yeah, Kaushik,
Chelsea,
this gimmick is
Chelsea,
not working. This gimmick is
Chelsea,
not working, Kaushik.
We
Chelsea,
just want to play.
Chelsea,
We just want to play on
Chelsea.
Tuesdays. That's all. Like
Sure, this is a
Same,
very
same.
cringe
I
cringe
think we'll
gimmick.
get UCL this season, by the way. We'll finish top